is there any other human being like you?
I'm not human.
Guys, this guy right here, oh my God, like controller, emotion controller. Okay, so a little background. I've known this guy since, like I was just behind the scenes. I watched his videos when he started, like the vibe was not there, honestly, like it was not there for me, but until recently, oh my days. Guys, he will actually break down your music, like break it. You know, be bass, my nigga, bass.
See, if you left me alone, I go break down the music for the Ghana here. Yeah, no be bass, my nigga, bass. Hey, please, I beg.
Big up to Koyoshoni, yeah, pal, don't come at us. Anyway, bro, welcome to my channel.
Charlie, it's a pleasure, man.
Charlie, I'm happy to be here, honestly. Like, I'm sitting beside greatness.
Charlie, they make a shine.
Like, I'm not bragging, guys. I'm not bragging. See, just listen to this.
So let me give you guys an example. 1, 2, 3, 4. How can we infuse Wallace's style of music in our music? First of all, we need voices. Chanting voices, percussion voices, lots of voices. For example, I'm coming to chant. Don't laugh. If you laugh, I'll laugh.
You see me, I see you, but you know say we plenty. You plan to do evil, but you know say I'm lethal. I'm just like a needle. You see I'm feeling, I know they even show up by my power from 19. I just listen from my background, I go and check the power. I'm just to empower, but my God you know the power. Me too, I know the tire. You see I'm feeling, I know they even show up by my power.
I just love it. Oh my days. This guy is a genius. Okay, so controller, enough of the accolade. Like, Charlie, you are good. Honestly, I really like you.
Thanks, man.
And the towel thing, like, what's up?
The towel, you know, you see, in life, you don't really have to care about what people think. But I like to be comfortable, right?
Okay.
So once I'm in my house and I'm in my towel and I'm in my room, I'm comfortable. If you like it, watch. If you don't like it, don't watch. Yeah. Good.
Okay, so that is how like
I'm thinking
critics
of,
are.
you know, going to town and getting like different colors.
Maybe wear them in the house.
Yeah. So
It makes you think,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to create the beat and
It's
everything.
free, you know, like everywhere down there is free. So
Okay, so I want to know this. Can Kiki sing? Kiki, what's up? You know my fair beer. Like Kiki came here and he was like, "Why you fucking wanna say chap Kiki? What's up?" Like,
he can.
he can sing.
Yeah. He has,
Kiki, me, I say you not go fit sing.
he has flair.
No, he can only do women stuff.
Yeah. Well, like, but he has vibes. Like
can-
I don't know. I don't know. He's like someone that I can vibe with. Like he's kind of.
Oh,
vibe.
Kiki has vibes, but yeah, he can do women stuff.
Oh yeah, that one day I give it to him.
He even told you. He said he wants to talk about women.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, this is just by the way. Like Charlie Kiki, big up. Tomorrow drop a video. We know fear. Okay, so controller. Is your name really Controller or is it just a Nikki?
Okay, so this story. Okay, so first, the name was EmotionKontrolla, right? And the reason why I said EmotionKontrolla is because in my mind I control emotions. Right? So I control emotions with my fingers because before I began with YouTube and everything, what I do for a living is I'm a pianist, right? I play piano and everything, hotels, restaurants, you know, those shabu boy, what they call shabu boy, live band. Those people who don't respect,
then
they go and play.
You go and take, then you go.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what I do, right? So I use my fingers to create music, and music controls emotions. So hence, EmotionKontrolla, right?
Okay, so
Yeah,
this actually what he means by music controls emotion.
Yeah.
Caribbean Boy's style of writing music and his style of play encourage Sabina's spiritual voice and try and fuse them together to make a nice track. And so after some couple of hours of writing, here's what I came up with.
I remember when I used to fall down for no reason. Felt like anybody could be my enemy. Maybe it's because I look so different. Cause I'm a specific of a melanin. And you know, cause I'm way too big, the way too fake to see the way I feel. But no delays, then go see my face. My life's a game, though the game's not safe for everyone, but you hear me say
I'll taste no evil, be no evil. I'll taste no evil, no evil.
see no evil, akebo, kayeko, mashibo. Don't want no case to face, so but my brother would you send me the location? I've been on rotation lately, it's different faces. Mainly I can't trust cause I'm feeling lazy. Daily I grind so that I can tell them this thing.
So that's the name emotion controller. But you know, I realized that my fingers could not only play the piano, now it could do more things. It could draw, it could create videos, it could edit videos, you know, type and all those stuff. So I was like, yo, let me just let the emotion controller stick. But you know, after some time I was like, let me just shorten it to controller, right? But after when I shortened it, luckily for me, I was able to claim like let's say artists, Apple Music and all those things, like the name Kontrolla. But I realized that there was another controller, right? And I didn't understand because see, Kontrolla is Controlla.
But yours is K.
Mine is Kontrolla. How can you spell it the same way? Like I didn't understand.
I know.
So like when I realized that, I contacted the guy. I was like, yo, Charlie, be like the controller. No, we have like the same name. Let's see how we can solve it. I was just trying to tell him that yo, like I own the controller, right? So this controller I've created, it bring clashes, but he figures see like he the owner. So like then he did doing body, oh like big boy. I said, oh, okay, cool. So then it gets sometime they won't release some song. Where is it say the controller somebody take. So then that when Melo in body will say, oh boss, how are you doing? That way he can holler at me. So after some time I listened to his songs, and I was like, okay, he's a Nigerian artist, and you know I was like, okay, I don't want to be the hindrance, right, to his growth because of this name thing. So I was like, okay, since I was first emotion controller, let me just stick to emotion controller and let people know me as emotion controller. So then I was like, okay, so I told the guy and I was like, yo, all the best in your music career. I'm leaving the name controller for you, and then I'm using the name emotion controller as like.
Yeah, peacemaker.
Yeah, oh, then like this one is not
Pass
fight.
him, like
I never fight it.
yeah. Do you have a girlfriend? This one, this one head like.
Oh no, is it me? Me, I wouldn't lie.
No, but do you know what I'm asking? Like, with your level of like creativity, I don't know if you are going to have time for a woman.
That's it. Like that's the thing. So I wouldn't lie to any girl. Like you can holler me in the morning. Maybe the time you get replies like in the evening.
So
because maybe when I sit behind my laptop,
busy creating.
I don't want
You're drawing like all those stuff. Okay, so do you knock?
Hey, see, my mother doesn't know your channel, but you don't see once in a while.
So who you dey knock? See. Hey, our boy's voice. Okay, guys, I don't really need an answer. I'm just trying to like put your legs and everything. Controller. You pick music, you break them down. Like, honestly, I listen to Wallace's own and I'm like, but how do you do it? And you create music for the breakdown and everything, like the person style. You did Burna Boy's own. I was like, no, this is Burna Boy. How do you do it? Like, how are you able to like understand all these things?
Well, I would say like room, like as they say, like I say room. Rome wasn't built in a day. Honestly, like I started playing. Let me give you just a little bit. I started when I was young, right? My dad is a pastor, right? So when I was young, when I was around 4 years, he told me that like he's not going to let anybody come in, any instrumentalist come and play in his church because you know the instrumentalists they play small, they want money, and they go. So like from 4 years, I started playing a keyboard, right? So I played a keyboard for like I won't say my age, but I played a keyboard for let's say a little over more than let's say I played a keyboard for 20 years now, right?
20 years.
Yes.
Oh God.
So like one, the music has become part of me. No matter where I go, right, the music is always following me. So it's like I've been, and plus I go introduced into live band playing here. So it's like, and the thing about live band is that you have to think fast. If you are not a clever person, you will not be able to think, because like when they are, let's say, like you're supposed to think fast, watch the drama, watch the bass, like watch everybody and like move about play. So it's like it makes your mind fast. You're always thinking, you're always thinking fast. So and it lets you listen to more things, because maybe a normal, let me say, human being, like normal person, we just listen to the song they beat. Yeah. But you're listening to how the drama play, you're listening to how the bassist play, you're listening because you're an instrumentalist, you're listening to all these things, and you're listening to the bassist, this and boom, you're like, oh, I saw that. But like people will not see it, but like you appreciate it because you've been doing this for years.
It's so easy, like it comes to you. So now let's come to the YouTube part. Okay, that's the main reason why I'm here today. Why YouTube? Why did you start? Who sent you?
Bro, this one, see me, I go fit do movie like my life
for the
story,
YouTube journey.
The YouTube journey.
Do it through just 2 minutes for us.
Okay, 2 minutes. It all started with an idea, right? I had friends who were photographers, right? And I was like, yo, bro, Charlie, I see like other photographers outside. They are doing documentaries and they are doing stuff. So let's do the same thing. Let's like try and do documentaries about Ghana. Let's do things like storytelling, not just every time wedding, every time this thing, birthday party, every time pre-birthday shoots. The girls
pre-birthday shoots.
But like they had to eat, so the photographers. So like I told like plenty of my friends, and they're like, oh yo, Charlie, we go do. And then I'm that kind of person that I don't like to waste time, right? So when he said it, I was like, oh Charlie, this boy is slow me down. So I was like, okay, even I went to ask like my friend that, oh Charlie, I want to buy a camera. My cousin that I want to buy a camera. This story. So I asked my cousin, like, yo, I want to buy a camera. He was like, oh, you link me to his photographer friend, right? So he linked me up a photographer friend. I told the guy that, oh, Charlie, I want a basic camera, like something I could be start plus. Charlie, if you see the guy like angel.
Sir.
But Gabriel come back.
But the way they talk, they go, it's like the guy scammed you.
Oh, shit. Serious.
He scammed you.
Oh. He scammed me like, you make us start.
Oh.
So, camera with and they sell him 1,500. He sold it for me 3,200, right? And that was used. He sold used for me 3,200. But like you see, I had no like knowledge about. All I knew was music, right? So when he sold it to me, like, oh, I was like, okay, cool, then. So I told him that he should buy me another thing. I gave him the money, another 1,100. Like, oh, for some people there is not any money, but I know the young boy like Charlie. Yeah, same time where I think do that thing.
It's manual, 1,100.
Yeah, so everything was like 5,000, right? I gave it to him. The rest didn't come, only the camera that came. So I got paid, then like all those things. Like it pained me because you see, like somebody where I don't trust easily, right? But somebody where he avail himself as like that you can trust and like does that. Like Charlie,
really
paid me. So I told myself that like I bought this camera. I have to make sure that I make the most. I squeeze like what the camera can do. I have to make the most out of it. So then I started. That's how the YouTube started. So I started with vlogging. If you watch my first video, that was like about 2 years ago.
Yeah, I told you I was watching you, but the vibe was not there like that.
I want to delete it.
No. That's the growth process. Okay, you watch those videos and you appreciate yourself, like, or you cringe.
See, first minute, I'm done. I can't even watch. I'm like, no, who told?
We all have videos like that, and
I will. So yeah,
let it be there. Like that's the growth process. People know you're an OG.
Charlie, but I start chill.
It go be. On this note, guys, see, Kontrolla is dope. EmotionKontrolla. Okay, you don't need to type it on YouTube. It's in the description box. Okay, first comment, my pin it. Click on it. Support this guy. Okay, see. Like, you know me, I don't promote channels that will waste your time. Okay, he knows what he's doing. Okay, like I've known him way back. We were in the same group, but I didn't even know. Some YouTube group B where Charlie, we've left. Support this guy, please. I beg you. See, from today, this is what I'm going to do. Any new subscriber we get on his channel, okay, we are going to put 10 pesos down. Yeah, so please, if you hit 5,000, like you get 5,000 from today, excluding the ones you have now, we are going to use that money for charity. So guys, help this guy help someone. One subscriber, 10 pesos. He will do it. He will like we will be updating you. Me, I'll call him. Charlie, what's updating Alpha? Okay, so now I want to know, how were you able to make Kiki create that music? Because it is sweet, it is nice, like paper, switch up. Like, how did you guys do it?
So yeah, so I let me start from how I met Kiki, right?
Okay.
So I think I don't know how, maybe like the way you're saying you discovered me, but you also discovered me, but then like he liked my stuff and he followed me, but so when I saw that he followed me, I was like, oh yo, Kiki followed me, but I was like, okay, cool. So I went back. Let me say this. I'm not a lover boy, right? No, honestly, like
A hard guy.
yeah, like, I'm not saying I'm a hard guy, but I don't really do those love things. Like I'm not saying I'm emotionless, but like those things don't really give up. So I find it very difficult to watch like people showing love or doing love things. But I'm maybe a little of a hard guy, so I didn't really like. I wasn't really an avid supporter of like his channel or
The couple channel thing.
yeah, the couple,
like,
any couple channel thing.
It's so strange to you.
Yes, I don't. I can't watch. Yes,
Abab.
because my relationships don't last.
Anyway,
Yeah, so like I just checked him out. Like I checked most, because I know him already, right? I checked like almost all his channels are like back there, and I just realized that like the few videos he started posting music. I was like, oh, vibe. Like I like music. I'm like, oh yeah, like I can create music with anyone hip hop. And like since he likes music, let's do something together hip hop. So I added him on IG in hip hop. Like me first, then I figure see like honestly, I figure see like those top Ghanaian YouTubers, then go see them on this one. Those kind of so but like when I hollered him and like he was like, oh yeah, cool, like he was like, oh cool, and he's down. I was like, okay, cool, let's set the date. Like me, I was like, oh, I was happy that he was actually very receptive, like sake of maybe he don't know me, maybe let's say he has heard my stuff, he knows I'm good already, so maybe that's why I was receptive. But like I was happy that he was receptive with the bab, so I was like, okay, cool. So I just picked all my stuff, put it in my car, and then I just drove to the side, and I was like, oh yo, let's create something. So when I met, we just like the way we are talking, like free flow. We're just talking now, like, okay, so what should we talk about? And like women, but yeah, we vibed, and it was like, okay. So we spoke about like women. I was like exactly what was in the video, exactly. And it was like, okay, let's switch up. I was like, switch up. So it took us about like 10 minutes to come up with the switch up on me, like switch, like it just came in my mind, switch up on me. Then he started, then he was like, and he said like, I got pockets full of love. Okay, then I was like, when he said that, so I was like, okay, I said I got pockets full of love. Okay, I'm gonna take it back.
Okay, so if you don't, and if you are lost, like you're a bit lost, listen to the song.
Got pocket full of love, fuck it, I'ma take it back. I don't wanna be the last to see what is done inside. Don't want to move too fast, cause I don't want it to crash. So finally I'm asked, let's go up front to Scotland. I got pocket full of love, fuck it, I'ma take it back. I don't wanna be the last to see what is done inside. Don't wanna move so fast, cause I don't want it to crash. And finally I'm asked, let go of what is collapse. From the beginning you had I known you, don't comprehend them, but had to deal with them. Don't show your feelings, prepare yourself for them. But I don't understand, I give you everything that you need, so where from the but hey, paper,
I mean, they suit you, like you like it, don't you like it, Charlie? This guy is dope. Kiki did do what is this guy? Kiki did do what? So
Kiki had the vibe. Yeah, like he had.
why are you trying to like save Kiki like Kiki did do what?
He had when he said it, like he had some kind of playful vibe
Yeah, that's how I like it.
I don't know, like, I was like, oh yeah.
Even if he's walking crowd, that's how. Montana, okay. So Kontrolla, like if we are going to talk, like we'll talk the whole day, okay? And you know, with YouTube, if you go beyond 20 minutes, whatever, actually, people feel like, but when the video is good, you watch till the end. So if you've been able to watch till this far, like I keep saying on my couple channel, you are the real MVP. Kontrolla, final words.
Charlie, anything you're doing, do it well, because there's something like horizontal growth and there's something like vertical growth. Vertical growth takes a while for people to notice, but when people notice it, it's very difficult for someone to copy you, because you brought something that wasn't there from 0 to 1, right? But if you do what everybody is doing, which is the horizontal, like you're not going to stand out, right? So do what you are doing, but just make sure that you do it well, and eventually the time will come that people will notice you. When people notice you, there'll be no one like you, honestly. Yeah, so that's all.
Sense. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out.